Konnichiwa, minasan. Kyo, watashi tachi wa Nihongo o benkyou shite imasu. Hello, everyone. Today we are studying Japanese. If you have any questions, then feel free to ask me at any time. Today we're going to be doing something different. We're going to be using the flashcard program Anki. Okay, if you understood the sentence and could read it without revealing the back, you should mark it as good. If you did not understand the sentence and could not read it without revealing its back, you should mark it as again. The English translation is not important. What is important is that you are understanding the fundamental concept of the sentence. Do not use the buttons hard and easy. It's normal to forget things, and Anki will help you with that. Move to Tango N4 when you have no more new cards. Do not stop reviewing the deck until all the cards are in matured stat. Let's see, Yamato-san. Yamato-san desu ka? Hai.
山田さんですか？
はい、
山田さんですか？
はい、
Oh, Yamada. Oh, not Yamato. Okay. So, when used as a word, I guess it gains the Daku 10 mark on it. This is Ta, and then using a name, it's Yamada, okay? So, and this is Yama, aka mountain, okay? So, Yamada-san desu ka? Hi. So, is there any way I can reset this deck? Options. Do not use the buttons hard and easy. Yamada-san desu ka? So desu.
山田さんですか？
ええ、そうです。
あなたはトムさんですか？
あなたはトムさんですか？あなたはトムさんですか？あなたはトムさんですか？
See, so, good. Yamada-san desu ka? Hi.
山田さんですか？
はい。
Yamada-san desu ka? いいえ。
山田さんですか？
いいえ。
Tomo-san desu ka? はい。
トムさんですか？
はい。
Yamada-san desu ka? はい、そうです。
山田さんですか？
はい。そうです。
私はスミスです。
私はスミスです。
Yamada-san desu ka? いいえ。Um,
山田さんですか？
いいえ。違います。田中です。
oh, chigai, as in from chigao. I don't think I've ever seen the verb form of that word before. Chigao. Chigao, to differ. Oh no. Oh no. This is the, oh, it's, this, chigao is the same type of word. It's just, this is the polite form of it. Chigaimasu. Chigaimasu. So chigao conjugates into chigaimasu in polite form. Non-past formal, to differ, okay. I actually found something. Ichi.moe is another good dictionary app besides gshow.org. Again. Ohio.
おはよう。
I need to turn that down. Is that too loud for you guys?
おはよう。おは、おはよう。おはよう。おはよう。お、おはよう。おはよう。
Oh, that's better. Ohio. Watashi wa an desu.
私はアンです。
Ohayo gozaimasu.
おはようございます。
Yamada-san desu ka? Yamada-san desu ka? いいえ。違います。 I didn't look up the second part of that.
山田さんですか？
いいえ、違います。田中です。
山田さんですか？
いいえ、違います。田中です。
Oh, Tanaka. Oh yeah, Naka, as in it's the second kanji, Naka. Okay, Tanaka. That doesn't have the Dakuten mark in it. This ta, like it, you see it in Yamada-san.
山田さんですか？
いいえ、違います。田中です。
山田さんですか？
いいえ、違います。田中です。
Yamada-san desu ka? Ie, chigaimasu. Tanaka desu. Yamada-san desu ka? So desu.
山田さんですか？
ええ、そうです。
Yamada-san desu ka? Hai, so desu.
山田さんですか？
はい、そうです。
Yamada-san desu ka? Hai.
山田さんですか？
はい、
Yamada-san desu ka? Ie.
山田さんですか？
いいえ、
Kanojo wa Rara-chan desu. Kanojo wa Rara-chan desu.
彼女はララちゃんです。彼女はララちゃんです。
Okay, you're supposed to just know that this is pronounced more with an L and this is pronounced more with an R. Kanojo wa Rara-chan desu. Yamada-san desu ka? Ie. Chigaimasu. Yeah, Tanaka desu.
山田さんですか？
いいえ、違います。田中です。
Konnichiwa.
こんにちは。
こんにちは。
Kanojo wa uh, Hien-san desu. Hien-san desu.
彼女はヒエンさんです。
Okay. Kanojo wa Hien-san desu. Kanojo wa Hien-san desu. Konban wa
こんばんは。
sayonara.
さようなら。
さようなら。
Onemae wa Tomu desu.
お名前は？
トムです。
If you notice, this is actually the kanji right here from Mae. And I wonder, what word is that used in? Na. Name given. or may counter for people. So na, name given, okay? Onamae wa Tomus desu. Ohayo.
おはよう。
Ohayo gozaimasu.
おはようございます。
Konnichiwa, Lara-san desu. Konnichiwa, Konnichiwa, Lara-chan desu.
彼女はララちゃんです。
じゃあ、またね。
じゃあ、また。
Oh, sorry, I added Ned to it. Yeah, you can add Ned to it, but that's not what it actually said here. じゃあ、また。彼はトムさんです。
彼はトムさんです。
みなさい。
おやすみなさい。
Oh,
おやすみなさい。
that's the kanji for that. おやすみなさい。おやすみなさい。Let's see. 山田さんですか？いいえ、違います。田中です。
山田さんですか？
いいえ、違います。田中です。
おやすみなさい。おやすみなさい。
おやすみなさい。
おやすみなさい。
おやすみなさい。こんにちは。
こんにちは。
こんにちは。
さようなら。
さようなら。
さよ、
こんばんは。
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 じゃあまた。
じゃあ、また。
おやすみなさい。
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 Congratulations, you have finished this deck for now. The next loading card will be ready in 34 minutes. There are 13 loading cards due later today. Okay, let's go to the N4 cards. Then do not use hard and easy buttons, okay. Use good or again, okay. Sora ga natte ima ni mo ame ga furisou desu. So I should be able to, let's see, ima ni mo Ame ga furiso desu. I think the second, this is saying it always rains now. Uh, and I think this is supposed to be, actually, I'm not sure. Let's see.
空が暗くなって今にも雨が降りそうです。
Okay, no, I translated that wrong. See, sora ga kuraku natte. I think kuraku, I think that's supposed to be the adverb form of kurai, or let's see. Kurai, dark, gloomy, murky. Kurak. Kurai, dark, gloomy. And kuraku. Yeah, and that's an I adjective. And kuraku. I believe, if I understand it correctly, kuraku is just so you can use the adjective kurai like an adverb. And then natte, I think that's a form of naru. Let's see how this translates. Let's see. Ima Nemo is at any time. So ima ni, like even now, but when you add a mo to it, at any time, and ima mo, still. Let's see. Ima ni, before long, until now. At any time, okay. See, 空が暗くなって、see, nate could be an inflection of naru, to become, okay. See, kurai versus kuraku. Kurai versus kuraku. Say kuraku. Japanese. What does kuraku mean in Japanese? Uh, I to ku. Japanese adjectives. Adverbial ku. Form of I adjectives. Compared to. See, for example, Japanese has much fewer verb tenses than English, and factors such as the subject are not taken into account when conjugating. There is also no plural form except for few rare exceptions, and no articles such as the and a that appear in many Latin-based languages. Finally, word order is a bit more flexible in Japanese than English. One thing nice thing about Japanese is that it's really easy to make an adverb out of an I adjective. As a quick refresher, an adverb is something which modifies a verb, like quickly. That can be applied to the verb run. Adverbs can also modify adjectives and other adverbs. Adjectives, on the other hand, describe nouns. The red card. But let's go back to the adverbs. Can be made with verbs can be made from verbs in Japanese. Okay, for example, if we take the verb kawaii, isn't that an adjective with the kawaii? Kawaii. That's weird. Why is it saying it's an adjective? Why is it saying it's a verb? If we take and replace the I with ku, we get kawaii-ku, which is effectively the adverbial form. But how would you express this in English? You could use the adverb form of cute, which is cutely. While that does convey the meaning, I think the word cutely is not used very often. It may sound a little unnatural. So we could say in a cute way. It turns out in Japanese, adverbs will often not match up perfectly with English counterparts. To give an example, let's look at the sentence. Raion wa kuchi o okiku hiraita. The adverb okiku, which comes from oki, the latter being an adjective that means big. So what the adverbial form of bigly, seems to be technically a word, but I've rarely heard it used before. However, the word big is also an adverb. Example, don't write so big. So let's try to translate it using that. The lion opened its mouth big. Surely you all agree this sounds awkward. If you think about it long enough, the sources may help speed up the process. You'll think words like widely or largely, which can give natural translations. Here's another, okay. Okay. To become. Okay, so what essentially sorta ga natte would be like it's becoming. So sorta ga kuraku natte is it's becoming cloudy, which is it's not an exact translation here. Let's see what this translates to by itself then. The sky darkened. Oh, that's right. It's not cloud. It's dark. So it's the sky is becoming. Oh, the sky is becoming dark. Or in other words, the sky darkened. So slight difference in the English translation here than what I think has been implied in the Japanese. The Japanese saying the sky is becoming dark or the sky is darkening, while here it says the sky is dark. So, それが暗くなって、今, which ima's now, so ima ni is, I believe, at this moment. Ima ni, even now, until recently, before long. And then ima mo would be still, even as yet, as now, and then ima ni mo, at any time. So what is mo doing for this? I don't think I fully understand how mo gets used in Japanese. To also in addition. Even, as much as many as far as long as. So, それが黒くなって、それが暗くなって、今にも雨が降りそうです. If you remember from Koei, it said that oishi is delicious, and oishi so is it looks delicious. So using that same grammatical rule, furi so, it looks like it's going to Okay, ame ga furi so. It looks like it's gonna rain. And then when does it? At any moment. Furi. Down train heading towards the okay. Oh, that's here. Furi. Rainfall, snowfall. Furi so. Des. It seems to say furi by itself is like a noun meaning rainfall or snowfall, basically. Let's see. So furi so. I saw a sentence, Omega Furi so des, in which appears to me that so des is attached to base 2 form verb. But one of the experts out, please inform me which one. Okay, so both cases with so des, what's in formal form so da, are actually correct while they have different meanings. With base 2, it means looks like, seems, appear. Omega Furi so means it seems that it's going to rain. With base 3, I hear, heard clause. They say that clause. Ami ga furu so desu. So furu being the base word, base verb. This means I hear that it will rain. Base 2 form usually in and I is not only allowed to follow by so, but also so de. Base 3 form, the same form as lexical entry, okay, comes before so des, but not before so. Kono yuka suberi so des. The floor seems slippery. Kono yuka saberu so des. The floor is said to be slippery. Let's see, yuka is floor, if I remember correctly. Yuka. Yes, yuka. So Suberi, is that an adjective or a noun? Suberi. It's a noun. Slipping. And so by itself. Appearing that, seems that, looking like, okay. So a noun with so means a noun like, let's see, foodie. Rainfall. So with a noun like foodie, so means it looks like, and then when you have fudu, aka the verb of it, means it's said to be. So with a noun with so, you're saying something looks like it, and with a verb with so, you're saying that it is said to be like that. So 空が暗くなって空が暗くなって今にも今にも雨が降りそうです。The sky is dark and it looks like it could rain at any moment.
空が暗くなって今にも雨が降りそうです。
電車はたった今出たところです。See, so the tokoro is something right before something, or in the case of past tense, right after something. Deta, I believe that is to leave, deta. And densha wa tata ima deta tokoro desu. Not sure about tata, but I think the sentence is something like, the train just left.
電車はたった今出たところです。
Tata. Noun or verb, acting predominantly adverb. Only, merely, but no more. Okay. Tata ima, just now, a moment ago. Okay, so ima means now, and tata is like merely, like, or only, or essentially. So tata ima would mean just now. Okay. Okay, so tata implies of something just occurring. And in this case, tata ima, just now. or tata hitori, just one person. Tata hitotsu, single, solo, solitary, just one. Densha wa tata ima. Okay, and that's densha wa tata ima deta tokoro desu. Let's see, tokoro. What type of word is that? Tokoro. About to, on the verge of, was just doing. Okay, nouns. Okay, so this is, in this set case, it's being used as a noun. And then deta, so deta could be a form of deru. Okay, to leave. Okay, it's not to. Oh, two eggs. I guess two eggs and to leave would be the same thing, yes. So to leave, okay. Intransitive. Let's see, to place is to. Deta. It's from deru. Okay, so to leave. So, densha wa tatta ima deta tokoro desu. If I understand the grammar of the sentence correctly, tata ima deta is a modifier on tokoro. So it's like, what just happened? The train just left. Okay, just left now is what happened. So, densha wa tata ima deta tokoro desu. それが暗く、それが暗くなって、今にも雨が降りそうです。それが暗くなって、それが暗くなって、も、今にも雨が降りそうです。
空が暗くなって今にも雨が降りそうです。
今、今、11時編今、11時、今、11時編 No, I don't know. もうすぐランチの時です。something です。
今、11時半。もうすぐランチの時間です。
Oh, that's right, Han, for half an hour. G is the divider between hours and minutes. Mosugu. Oh, lunchu. No. G-con. Oh, that's right, that's con and as in G-con for hours, okay? That's right. While G-con is hours, it can also be used to mean the time of some event. So Lunchu no Jikan is lunchtime. The Mosugu is basically it's almost. So then Ima Juichi Jihan. So now it's 11:30, almost lunchtime. Mosugu. That comes from Sugu and Mo. That's the MOU Mo. So let's see. The MOU Mo is already, yet, by now, anymore, any longer, soon, shortly. And then, okay, Sugu. Immediately, at once, right away, soon, before long, shortly. Let's see it further again. Okay, more. So soon, right away, immediately. So soon it will be available immediately. Oh no, it also means soon. See, Mosugu versus Sugu. Mosugu versus Sugu. Sugu versus Mosugu. Some Japanese learners are quite complicated to use Sugu and Mosugu, aren't they? Because they are quite similar, and Sugu and Mosugu are often used by native speakers. Okay. Sugu, right away, immediately, shortly, quickly. Sugu means right away, immediately, shortly, quickly. Sugu ni can be used all of the tenses. Okay. Sugu ni can be used all of the tenses, which means Sugu is used for past, present, and future tense. Unlike most Sugu, time-wise, Sugu has been basically used for 1 second to 5 minutes, of course. It depends on people, though. And the difference between Sugu and Suguni is that people use Sugu in emphasizing, because when people can't afford to do something, they tend to omit a word and ni of Suguni in this case. So when you talk to people in daily conversation as polite or write emails, you might want to use sugu ni instead of sugu. Lastly, when emphasizing sugu, that would be ima sugu. See, sugu ikune. Sugu ikune, I will leave immediately. Sugu wasurete shimo. Let's see. Sugu wasurete shimo. Oh, wara. Wara. Oh. Wara as in warau. Warau is to laugh. And if you take off the u, it becomes laugh. Oh, it's the noun form of it, laughter. In other words, a way of saying haha. Wara. Ima sugu yari na yo. Do it now. What is yari? Yari. Yari na yo. Sugu yaru yo. I would do it right away. Ima sugu yari na yo. Do it right now. Mo sugu soon. Mo sugu soon. In which can't be used for past tense, unlike sugu. Basically, mo sugu is used as the future tense or present tense. For instance, mo sugu tsukuyo. I'll be there soon. Tsukuyo. Tsukuyo. Oh, okay. To accompany, to attend, to follow, to study with, to side with. Okay, so ima sugu yari nayo. So I'm gonna attend soon, or I'll be right there. In other words, okay. Oh, okay. Mosugu Sukuyo, I'll be there soon. Which is correct. However, Mo Sugu Tsui Suidayo is wrong, which is the past tense. Sui. There are 2 points in using mosu. The one is that it can't be used for past tense, and the second is that time-wise, 5 minutes to 1 hour, although it depends on people, and by using these words iku, kuru, and tsuku, to arrive, ireru, put in, hairu, enter. Remember, hairu is the intransitive form of ireru. If you think about it, ireru, to put in, so it's a subject needs a noun because it's transitive. You're saying what that subject is putting in, but intransitive, you don't need a noun. So what is putting something in without something to do the put in? It is just entering. When something gets put in without something to doing the pull in, it's just entering on putting in. It's just entering on its own. Or in other words, hairu, to enter. See, deru, go out. However, mosugu has been also used 2 or 3 weeks to 6 months or more. In this case, people could describe long period of time by using mosugu, such as hana, kisetsu, seasons, hana flowers, and then jinsei, mosugu, tsukuyo, I'll be there soon. Tsuku, tsuku, to arrive, intransitive verb. Mosugu, tsukuyo,入たいんがもうすぐやってくるね。Oh, バレンタインバレンタインがもうすぐやってくるね。Valentine's Day is coming. やって、yeah. From yaru, to do, to play, to perform, to send, to put, to move. Transitive, to give, to make, okay, to have. もうすぐ咲くね。It will bloom soon. 咲く。咲く。To bloom. Or saku's to bloom, and sakura is a famous tree in Japan. So, 今11、時間お時半。今11時半。もうすぐあランチの時間。
今11時半。もうすぐランチの時間です。
今11時半。もうすぐランチ、OK、ランチ、OK。今11時間。もうすぐランチの時間です。電車はたった今出たところです。電車はたった今出たところです。それが暗くなって今にそれが暗くなって今にもOK 今にも雨が降りそうです。それが暗くなって今にも雨が降りそうです。
空が暗くなって今にも雨が降りそうです。
今11時半。今11時半。もうすぐランチの時間です。
今
あ let's 山下さんは山下さんなら山下さんならさっきやりましたよ。
山下さんは
山下さんならさっき帰りましたよ。
おかえり。So 山下
山下さんは
山下さんならさっき帰りましたよ。
や山下さんは山下さんならさっき帰りました。さっきなら Not if, in case, if it is the case that, as for, on the topic of, if that's the case, if so. Yamashita-san wa? Yamashita-san nara. Yamashita-san nara. If it is the case, if it's true, Saki, a short while ago, a moment ago, so Saki kairimashita, so kairimashita returned, then Saki kairimashita returned a short while ago. Yamashita sa nara. Let's see, nara, on the topic of, as for, so I guess, as for Yamashita-san, Saki kairimashita yo. Nara, Yamada, see, Yamada-san nara. Mr. Yamada would be a good choice. Mr. Yamada, be a good candidate. Mr. Yamada would be a good example. Mr. Yamada would be the best choice, and Nada by itself. If so, if it is the case, if that is the case, so Yamashita-san wa Yamashita-san nara Saki kairimashita yo. let's see, Saki a short while ago. Okay, so Yamashita-san wa Yamashita-san nara nara Yamashita-san wa Yamashita-san nara Saki kaerimashita yo. Densha wa tata ima deta. Okay. Densha wa tata ima deta tokoro desu.
電車はたった今出たところです。
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 た only merely now, okay. 電車はたった今出たところです。今11時半。もうすぐランチの時間です。山下さんは山下さんならさっき帰りましたよ。
山下さんは
山下さんならさっき帰りましたよ。
この something let's see 夏、秋、冬I believe this is cold. Or maybe winter for you. が
この頃寒い日が多いですね。
Yeah, samui, that's what it was. Samui, cold. Samui is the cold as in someone is physically feeling cold. It's not the cold as in you're measuring the air temperature. So samui has that implication that you're implying that it's talking about how a person is feeling. Let's see if I can find the other word. Samui. Not. 冷たい cold to the touch, chilly, icy, freezing. Rate on cold, indifferent, apathetic. Kaze, okay. Cold, Japanese word. Samui, sumetai, and atsui. Japanese difference between coldness in general, the weather or how you feel, and coldness when touched or interacted with objects. Samui, cold, from weather. Cold to the touch, sumetai. Let's see. Kono, goro, samui, so cold days, ga, oi desu ne. Oi, I believe is many. Oh, oi. Oi, many, numerous. I adjective. Samui hi. Okay, so apparently samui is not just cold as in a person feeling cold. It also has to do with weather type of cold. Not for actually saying something is cold. So samui hi, cold day. Uh, oi, okay, many, but it's like I believe the adjective form of it. Yes, adjective form. I adjective in this case. Oi death ne. So basically saying there are many cold days. Then kono goru. Goro recently. Goro. See, the dictionary says it's kodo, not godo. Kodo versus godo. Kodo versus godo. Japanese. Can Kodagoro be used as a general pattern by adding to mastem of a verb to produce? Okay. Let's see. X, Y, she, kodo, da, time to X, Y, ki, kodo, da. Okay, time to listen to X. X ready, better to be listened to. Okay. Blah, right after a noun is always read as godo due to the rules of rendaku. Rules or criteria of rendaku, voiced or unvoiced syllables and compound words. Sora, most all compound nouns for which sora is the second component pronounced as zora. So, ozora, so aozora, aozora, then yozora, ashizora. All compound nouns I heard so far retain the so all compound nouns I've found so far retain so simple as unvoiced. Uh, tanu tanuki soba tanuki soba. Okay, let's see, kokoro, many change it to go. So, mono, go koro, oto. Okay, the phenomenon that at the beginning of the first consonant of the latter component of a compound word is often altered as, let's see, K to G, S to Z, T to D, H to B, sometimes H to P, is called rendaku. I explained it a little in another answer, but here's a more detailed explanation. There is no firm rules to tell when it happens completely. However, as Wikipedia article explains, there are some general rules which almost always apply. Below is some of these rules. Most Sino-Japanese words tend to resist rendaku. Hoan, safekeeping, and Kinsa, inspection. Wait, isn't it Kin sword? Look at that kanji. I don't know, it's a different kin, okay. What is a Sino-Japanese word? Sino-Japanese vocabulary, also known as Kongo, is a subset of Japanese vocabulary that originated in Chinese or was created from elements borrowed from Chinese. Some grammatical structures and sentence patterns can also be identified as Sino-Japanese. Kongo is one of the three broad categories in which Japanese vocabulary is divided. The other are native Japanese vocabulary, Yamato Kotoba, and borrowing from others, mainly Western languages, Gairaigo. It's been estimated that about 60% of the words contained in modern Japanese dictionaries are Kongo, and that 18 to 20% of words used in common speech are Kongo. The usage of such Kongo words also increases in formal and literary contexts and in expressions of abstract or complex ideas. Kongo, the use of Chinese-derived words in Japanese, is distinguished from Kanbun, which is historical literary Chinese written by Japanese in Japan. Both Kongo and modern Japanese and classical Kanbun have Sino-Xenic linguistics and Sino-Xenic Sino-Xenic pronunciations are regular systems of reading Chinese characters in Japan, Korea, and originated in medieval times and the source of large-scale borrowing of Chinese words into Japanese, Korean, and Vietnamese languages, none of which are genetically related to Chinese. Resulting Sino-Japanese, Sino-Korean, and Sino-Vietnamese vocabularies now make up a large part of the lexicons of these languages. The pronunciation systems are used alongside modern varieties of Chinese in historical Chinese phonology, particularly the reconstructions of the sounds of Middle Chinese. Some other languages, such as Mandarin and Kra-Dai languages, also contain large numbers of Chinese loanwords, but without the systemic correspondences that characterize Sino-Xenic vocabularies. Okay, so it sounds like it's suggesting that adding the Dakuten or Han Dakuten, I think that's what it's called, Han Dakuten, diacritic used with kana that turns H into P sound. What is a diacritic? So yes, it seems in Chinese or Sino or in, derived words or Sino-Japanese, they tend not to add Han Dakuten or Dakuten marks in compound words, but in Japanese originated words, which implies it's a sound. If I understand it correctly, it's like a Japanese invention in the language to have the pronunciation change in combination words. Well, that does go along with what I heard. It's easier for someone who knows Japanese to learn Chinese than someone who knows Chinese to learn Japanese. A diacritic is a glyph added to a letter or to a basic glyph. The term derives from ancient Greek. Okay. So most Sino-Japanese words tend to resist rendaku, but some words accept rendaku. Kaisha, company. And kabushiki gaisha roughly corresponds to business corporation. Okay. And the latter component is a gairaigu. A gairaigo rendaku does not occur. Okay, if the latter component is a gairaigo, or in other words, something that came from like English type languages instead of Chinese type languages, like ice, aisu, and kohi, rendaku does not occur. So rendaku only mostly occurs in Japanese originated words and not Chinese or English originated words that are used in the Japanese language. Oh, konnichiwa, Binzerka Gigi. Genki desu ka? Let's see. Hey Kino, it's been a while. Good luck with your study. Dakuten is this one. Gu. Handakuten is a poo, yes. Yeah, we're doing Anki today and going over the N5 and N4 vocabulary. If the latter component already contains a voiced consonant, the words usually resist rendaku. Yama and hiji, or yama and kaji. Wait, kaji is fire? I know he is fire, but kaji? Fire, conflagration, scene of a fire, kaji ba. Yeah, kaji ba. That's like what we saw with in some other examples in Rosetta Stone, putting ba to refer to the location of something. Okay. So if the latter component already contains a voiced consonant, the word usually resists rendaku. Yama, mountain, and kaji, fire, combined to make Yamakaji, mountain fire, not Yamagaji. If the compound words of A and B means A and B as opposed to B of A, and so on, the word usually resists rendaku. Yama mountain, Kawa river becomes Yamagawa when it means a stream in a mountain. And Yamakawa when it means mountains and rivers. Wait, the exact same kanji combination can have multiple readings? Yamagawa when it means a stream in a mountain, and Yamakawa when it means mountains and rivers. See, if a compound word of A and B means A and B as opposed to B of A, and so on, the word usually resists rendaku. So, okay, as opposed to B of, I guess B of A would be a mountain in a river and a mountain, and then A and B would be mountains and rivers. So Yamakawa versus Yamagawa. If the latter component is already a compound word, the word usually resists rendaku. Moan, crest, okay. So, Shido Cho. Moan crest plus Shido Cho, literally white butterfly, meaning periodai. Moan Shido Cho, literally white butterfly with crest. So Cho is butterfly, so Shido is white. So Shido Cho, white butterfly. Mon Shido Cho, white butterfly with crest. The latter component is already a compound word. It resists rendaku, okay. Soba, buckwheat noodles, resist rendaku because of the third bullet. So the third bullet was, if the latter component already contains a voice consonant, I do not think koi gokoro and mago kodo are ever read as koi kokoro or ma kokoro. The only word misora I know is is a stage name of a singer. I do not know why it is not Mizora, but I would not be surprised if a name, especially an invented name, does not follow the regular patterns, and the regular patterns not very regular after all. Okay. See, if a kanji can't be a word on its own, like in the case of Sheen, then that kanji combined with another kanji is not really a compound word, since it's not a word on its own. Okay. See, I do not know if the fact that blah kanji is read as Yojin instead of Yoshin is also categorized as rendaku or not. I do not. Okay. Helps a little with understanding rendaku. Okay. Okay, next, the basic meaning. Blah is closer to days or seasons. It's pointing to this kanji right here. Goto, days or seasons. Rather than time okay. See, it almost never refers to a short period of time within a day. It's fine to say got. Okay. Now to get to the point, how do you pronounce this? Tabegoro. Tabegoro, okay. And this, I believe, is Migoro. Migoro, yes. So Migoro and Tabegoro are common, but anything beyond these is fairly uncommon. Learners should generally avoid coining words, including, okay, Koro Goro. We can find examples, as long as related to seasonal events and they are perfectly understandable, but they sound like a witty wordplay to me, actually. There are a few examples of. So Goro, around, about. Koro, wind. Interesting, okay. Kono Goro. Goro. Koro, sound. About, or about, in other words, recently. Okay, so. See, there's another words blah that means like flame or blaze too. Let's see, what was that? Hono, hono, flame, blaze. Hono. Okay, thank you for that word. I haven't seen that one either. So hono and kaji. Kaji. Well, I guess you could always remember. Let's see. Is it spelled the same? Let me see. Oh, it is spelled the same. Kaji. Ryoji Kaji. Okay. You can remember Kaji as fire as from the fact of how Kaji died in the Neon Genesis Evangelion series. Okay, so Konogoro, okay. Konogoro, samui hi ga oi desu ne. So cold days. There's many cold days. So recently there's many cold days, or there have been many cold days recently. Kono goru samui hi ga oi desu ne.
この頃、寒い日が多いですね。
Yamashita-san wa Yamashita-san nara. See, nara was... Oh, yeah. That's referencing the person. Yamashita-san nara. Saki kairimashita yo. Saki, that's recently, I believe. Saki. A short while ago, a moment ago. Noun or adverb. And then nara is referencing someone. Like, as for on the topic of... Okay. So, Yamashita-san nara, saki kairimashita yo.
山下さんは
山下さんならさっき帰りましたよ。
Kono goro, yeah, goro. Kono kora samui hi ga oi desu ne.
この頃、寒い日が多いですね。
Kono goro. See, and goro was just recently. Goro. About. Around. Okay. So about this, or in other words, about recently, or recently, okay. So, この頃寒い日が多いですね。Let's see. That looks like that kanji for place. I think that's the kanji used in Tokoro. I think this might be basho. Let me look that up. Basho. Yes. Basho. Uh, no, that is not the same kanji as Tokoro. So, spine. Oh, Spain go o benkyou shite imasu. Spain go o benkyou shite imasu. I'm not sure what that is.
最近、スペイン語を勉強しています。
I've been studying Spanish recently. Saikin. I guess that means recently. Saikin. Yes, Saikin. And the components of Saikin are... See, Saikin is recently, but Sai, the most nearest, recently, Saikin, recently or nearest, okay. So, I don't see any words that just use Sai by itself. What about keen? Oh, Chigai. Or Chikai. Anji used in Chikai. Near. close in time, chikai, or quite near or close in distance, close relationship, chikai. Oh, here's the form I'm used to hearing, chikai and chikaku. So, tori wa ie. Okay, tori wa ie no chikaku ni arimasu. Tori wa ie no chikaku ni imasu. Okay, so near. So this is the chikai is the adjective form. So that's what that kanji comes from. So saikin, and that's near and time-wise. Or location-wise. So recently, okay. Saikin, Spain go o benkyou shite imasu. Tanaka-san wa genki desu ka? Tanaka-san wa genki desu ka? Tanaka-san wa genki desu ka? このsomething ましたよ。
田中さんは元気ですか？
ええ、この間会いましたよ。
この間会いましたよ。Thank you, Baban, for following me. Let's see, so okay, so この間 What is 間? Space between. I thought that was familiar. Yes, that's between. Okay, so this is the kanji I use for between, 間. So I think you can say, oh, 間, in between, okay. Then 会いました. An inflection of au, to meet, to encounter. So 会いました, 間. Aimashita yo. この間会いましたよ。この間会いましたよ. Yes, I saw him a while ago. See, from out to meet. Let's see, the other au is to come together, to merge, but that's the wrong kanji. To unite, to meet. So what was the difference between these two aus? Au versus au. I remember studying this before. Okay, the difference between au and au. Let's see, that au with the separate lines like we see in this au is meet. And the au with like a that looks like coochie and roof, building roof on it is match. Okay, so another one saying match or fit versus meet, okay. Okay. Match correspond versus see meet, okay. So aimashita should mean like met, if I understand it. And aida, I saw him just a while ago. So aimashita, which means I met him, so that's where you get that from. And then aida changes the meaning to give you period of time, interval between two parties or things, meet, okay. Relations, relationship, okay. let's see. Aida. Let's see. Imashita. We've met for a while. I met him recently, because that's the meaning. Aida aimashita. I just do aimashita, it should just be we met. Yes, that's expected. I met him. Okay. But aida by itself is time between or space between. So aida aimashita, Japanese to English. Ida meaning in between, during, from, while. The word Ida is very versatile, or that can mean various things depending on the context. In general, it can be used to express the space between two things, the gap, the interval, or the time between. Okay, here it's somehow being used to mean I saw him just a while ago. Somehow Kona Ida means just a while ago. Let's see, Kono Ida. The other day, lately, recently. Here's some common use of the word Ida with okay. Followed by ni. Ida ni tatte kudasai. Please stand in between. After noun plus no, followed by okay. No Ida ni Tanaka-san ga. Okay, Rusu no Ida ni Tanaka-san ga tazunete kimashita. Mr. Tanaka came to see you during your absence. After noun plus to plus noun plus okay. Yubin kyoku. Yubin kyoku. I've heard that before. Yubin kyoku. Yubin kyoku. Oh, post office. Yubin kyoku. Yubin kyoku wa eki to gakkou Yubin kyoku wa eki to gakkou no aida ni arimasu. The post office is between the station and the school. After noun plus kara plus noun plus mare no. Toka kara 15 nichi mare no aida yasumimasu. I would take holidays from the 10th through the 15th. Toka kara Jugo Nichi. Nietzsche. Oh, that's right, Sunday. Oh, konnichiwa, turn as. Genki desu ka? Okay. Oh, Flame Blaze Homura. Yes, we were talking about the different words that mean basically like fire, like he, kaji, and Sujisho says that word was, yeah, honoo. Honoo for that kanji. I've not heard of Hamura. Homura. Homura. Oh, that's interesting. So it says Homura and Honoa, Honoo, or different pronunciations of the same kanji. I'm not sure whether Honoa or Hamuda is more common way of pronouncing that kanji. Now, right now, I'm trying to look up and get the concept of how Ida is being used in this sentence. Like, how does Kono Ida mean a while ago? Because I know Ida is used to mean in the middle of time, in the middle of place, but I'm trying to figure out how does Kona Ida come together to mean a while ago. Ida means interval, like times. Space between gap interval. Oh, I see, stretch. Okay, so if you're saying the interval definition is being used, then how does Kono Ida mean? Oh, just a while ago. You're saying this interval of time, which you're currently in now, you already met him or you saw him. In other words, you saw him just a while ago. I guess that's how you'd come to the logic of that. Yes, Kono Ida, yes. So Kono is like, which means sort of like Yeah, what I was saying is, I think from what you're saying is that kono aida means like this interval, this time, and then aimashita yo. I met him. I saw him. In other words, when you've met someone in this interval of time, you met them. You met them recently. Or in other words, yes, I saw him a while ago, and I think that's how the root meanings are translating over, if I understand it correctly. So Ida, space between, gap, interval, distance, stretch. It may be an idiomatic usage. Yep, idiomatic. Kono Ida. Manji Kono Ida. Okay. Recently, not long ago. Okay. Thank you for subscribing, Hugh J, 5832. Uh, oh, I was learning Japanese. Well, mostly so I can watch anime in Japanese. It's Uzbek doesn't sound. So recently, not long ago, the other day, a few days ago, a short time ago, not. So, Tarnaz, you've heard a lot of Japanese. Would you say my description on why Kona Ida means not long ago or a short time ago is accurate? Where would you say that description was accurate, Tarnaz? Yeah, accurate enough. No, I think I'm good on sentences. Let's move on to something else. So, Tanaka-san wa genki desu ka? Kono aida aimashita yo. Let's see, this was, I think it was Saiken Spine, Spain go o benkyou shite imasu. Let's see. Saiken Spain go o benkyou shite imasu.
最近、
Oh.
スペイン語を勉強しています。
Oh, Saikin. Okay, Saikin. If I remember correctly, this keen means near or close in both time or location, and Saikin is more of recently. Recently, lately, these days, nowadays. So, yeah, so Saikin, Spain go o benkyou shite imasu.
最近、スペイン語を勉強しています。
I've actually tried to learn Japanese through watching anime for a long time. It was not working out for me. Like I know some people can pick it up, but I was just not picking it up through watching anime, so I needed a more structured study. The the most I learned from watching anime is interjections. So I would randomly like understand an interjection I hear, and I'm like, when did I study that kind of thing? And it's basically something I learned picked up from watching anime. Let's see, してる間に勉強してる間に which basically means while studying. This also shows item means gap interval in time relation. Okay. Will you learn Spanish? That's very, very far off, but if I ever go for a third language, it'll probably be Spanish. So I wouldn't even consider that until I totally master Japanese. I'm just gonna stick to one language at a time. Turnout says, at the moment, anime is just reinforcing the meaning of the words I've already learned. It's not often I will learn a new word from it unless it's a noun whose meaning is obvious. Yeah, I try turning off subtitles as well and just listening. Doesn't really help me at all. Or if it's a short phrase like Goka Goka Kuda. Oh, Gokakuda. I don't think I've heard of Gokakuda yet. Gokakuda. I know da is just the particle. Not a particle, but the informal des. Passing an exam. Gokaku. Yes, that's probably important in a lot of high school animes. So you've seen Syrian. Syrian says it. Okay. So getting back to studying. So Saikin. Okay. Saikin スペイン語を勉強しています。最近。この I think this is この頃、寒い日が多いですね。
この頃、寒い日が多いですね。
この頃、寒い日が多いですね。There have been many cold days recently. この頃、寒い日が多いですね。空が、暗く、I think it's, yeah, 空が暗くなって、空が暗くなって、空が暗くなって、暗く was, 暗く, I think means like, okay, I'm remembering the word wrong. Let's see. I know this means something about becoming dark. This is dark, and this is becoming. So sore sky is becoming dark. Okay. Ima ni mo ame ga furiso desu.
空が暗くなって今にも雨が降りそうです。
Oh, that was correct pronunciation. Kuraku. Kuraku. That's from kurai, I believe. Kurai. Okay. Oh, that's what it was. Dark, gloomy. That's right. Kuroi is black and kurai is dark or gloomy. Okay. それが暗くなって、今にも雨が降りそうです。電車はたった今出たところです。電車はたった今出たところです。Or the train just left.
電車はたった今出たところです。
電車はたった今出たところです。ところ was just before or just after, depending on context. And then ima now, deta left, and then teta. So it's let's see, that was just now or almost now, I believe, or just or almost on whatever the word is, which in this case it's ima. Only merely. Just now. Okay. Yes. So it's about, basically, it's about now, or in other words, it just left a moment ago, so it's good. 今11時半。今11時半。もうすぐランチの時間です。
今11時半。もうすぐランチの時間です。
今11時半。もうすぐランチの時間です。It's now 11:30. It will be lunchtime soon. And from what we were reading earlier, mo sugu is a longer period of time than just sugu used by itself. Sitona says, I haven't heard anyone say konogora before. Blah is 100x more frequent, going by my word frequency dictionary. Let's see, that word is Saikin, recently. Okay, yes, Saikin. 32x if I use... Okay. You understand kuraku natte? See, ko, コーヒーが寒くなって See, tata is a word on its own. Similar meaning to Dake. Wait, I thought dake was just meaning like just. Oh, okay. What do you mean by tata has a similar meaning to dake? Because I thought. Actually, that's actually something I have not totally understood right. Dake and demo seem to have a very similar meaning, but I don't know the difference. And that would actually be a good thing to look up now. Dake versus demo. Oh, and you were asking, kuraku nate. Okay, the nate in kuraku nate comes from naru, or to become. And kuraku is the adverbial form of kurai, which means dark or gloomy. So what you're essentially saying with kuraku nate is you're saying it's becoming dark or becoming gloomy. Yeah, nate is the imperative form of naru. So it's basically when you're stating something, it's becoming something. Let's see. So tate equals tata equals dake. Oh no. Oh tada. Oh tata equals tada. Okay. I've seen that before. Tada. Tada. Oh yeah, ordinary, common. Okay, unaffected. Merely, simply. Straight, direct, right. Tadashi, right, correct. Tadashi. But however, okay, this explains something that happened to me when I was in Japan. Tadashi, but however, Tadashi, with that extra I on the end, right, correct. There was a native there that could not understand a certain way I pronounced Tadashi unless I really emphasized that second I. And I wonder if this is why, because they thought I was saying Tadashi, which didn't make sense in the sentence I was saying. Wait, you're saying that the she in Tadashi is a particle? I've never actually heard of the she particle before. Particle, conjunction, and, besides, moreover. What's more, not only, but also. Okay, that leaves a third word that seems to have almost the same meaning. Like, what's the difference between dake, uh, demo, she, and yeah, demo, dake, and she. Let's see, demo, but dake, just. See, dake is used for emphasis. It's okay. Okay, dake is used for emphasis. It's like sprinkling just everywhere in English. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Just a little more. Moskoshi dake. It's just a bad habit. I actually can't read that. Oh, warui kuse dake yo. Okay, so ima juichi jikan. Okay, ima juichi jihan. Mos sugu lunchi no jikan desu. Oh, that's right, I was gonna look that up. Mo. Yet. Soon, shortly. I guess that makes sense. Sugu. Uh, if, well, Sugu. Oh, that's right. I saw, let's see, Hanashiteru. Hanashiteru. Why exactly, what you were saying earlier, what did you say, Hanashiteru? I forgot to ask about that. Back when it was said, Benkyou shiteru aida ni. Shiteru. Shiteru. That's a grammar point. Teiru. Something teiru. Aida ni just means while. Yeah, teiru would be the continuous form, but what I was talking about is how it's not teiru, it's teru. The e is totally dropped from it. Is that just like a contraction of the two words together or something? Teberu hito, for instance. Yeah, okay, yes, you can drop the e. Shiteru, shiteiru, same word. Let's see. taberu. Wait, is taberu hito, for instance, or tabe? There may be pronunciation rules involved that may prevent you from dropping of the E, though. When I say E, though, I'm saying the Romanji, the I, it's just pronounced E when spoken out loud, by the way, for those listening. So if you doubt it's always safe, use TAV form plus edu. Okay, so ima juichi jikan. Okay, ima juichi jihan, or jihan, juichi jihan, 11:30. Okay, mo sugu lunchi no jikan desu. Okay, I'll just do this one again. Tanaka-san wa genki desu ka? Kono Tanaka-san wa genki desu ka? Kono aida aimashita yo.
田中さんは元気ですか？
ええ、この間会いましたよ。
最近、スペイン語を勉強しています。最近スペイン語を勉強しています。
最近スペイン語を勉強しています。
空が暗くなって今にも雨が降りそうです。So meaning wise, this is at any moment in time it looks like it could rain, or the sky is growing dark. It looks like it could rain at any moment in time.
空が暗くなって今にも雨が降りそうです。
But and from how I understand it, this mo basically means all moments in time. Well, means like all things basically. In the case of this imani, you're talking about all moments in time. Though for some reason none of the dictionaries refer to mo as meaning like all moments in times. It's just what I've noticed of how the word gets used. Like dare mo means everyone. And nanimo means everything. Let's. Oh, I think not. Can nanimo only be used with negative verbs? Let's see. Not any, nothing. Everything else. Not at all. Usually ni doesn't go on ima, but nemo focuses on that and emphasizes that it's unexpected. From how I understand, the reason why ni is here is ima means now. So when you say ima ni, you're talking about this time or the now time. And then mo, you talk about the noun time, all of the noun times, or in other words, at any time. That's how I understand what ima ni mo derives into. Yeah, yeah. The so, as I discussed earlier, from what I read, it said that if you a so on a noun or a so on an adjective means that it looks like something is true, and a so on a verb means that you heard something was true. So for example, the earlier example I read was if you said ima ni mo ame ga furu so desu instead of furi, it would translate to something like someone said it could rain at any moment. Yeah, furu so means like someone said it could rain at any moment, I think is the translation of that. But since it's furi, it looks like it could rain at any moment. So let's actually type that in a translator and see what it comes out. It's a ima ni mo ame ga furu so desu. Okay. This translator just is confused by that statement. But other than this video, I found someone talking about that translation of Furimo if you want to go back and look at it. I mean, of Furumo, yeah. See, in Furi, I believe that was an adjective. Furi. Okay, Furi is a noun. It means either rainfall or snowfall. So ame ga Furi would be like rainfall. So it looks like rainfall. それが暗くなって今にも雨が降りそうです。今11時半、もうすぐランチの時間です。
今11時半。もうすぐランチの時間です。
田中さんは元気ですか？この間会いましたよ。
田中さんは元気ですか？
ええ、この間会いましたよ。
最近スペイン語を勉強しています。最近スペイン語を勉強しています。
最近スペイン語を勉強しています。
空が暗くなって今にも雨が降りそうです。Okay. So verb in dictionary form plus so des means I heard that. It is said that. Okay, so it seems that in general conjugations, plus so is used for making observations, and unaltered form plus so is used for repeating information. That's an interesting way of saying that, actually, because if you think about it, when repeating information, you're basically repeating unaltered information. So the unaltered verb is for repeating information. So, 空が暗くなって、今にも you said it's verb dictionary form plus so des means I heard that. Okay, so and while the other one is it looks like. Okay, so 空が暗くなって今にも雨が降りそうです。空が暗くなって今にも雨が降りそうです。Oh. Oh, 質問がありますか? Are there any questions? Let's see. Oh, I actually haven't read this line yet. Let's see. Making an observation. That's kirei. Okay, if there's no questions, I'm gonna end the stream for today and then raid someone with everyone here. So stick around for the raid. Let's see. There's no one in Koei, and I haven't found anyone doing Anki at all. So let's see when Duolingo. Okay, I found someone who's studying Japanese. Oh, so, minasan, okiyotsukete. Goodbye, everyone.